This is GHTP DM5, just going to do a little walk around video of my Duratrax Vendetta. It's a very good buggy, not much breakage to report. What breakage there has been fairly cheap and simple to fix. First we'll start with the electronics. Hobby Wing 18 amp 5200 kV combo. Mostly run this off a 2-cell. I usually keep the throttle endpoint dialed back to about 50%. I'm not that good at driving these things. Receiver is for the FlySky GT3B that I run, that I got through Overkill RC, and the throttle, and the steering servo is a Tower Pro 995. It's actually doing pretty well on this. No serious issues to report on the on this steering servo, and overall the build quality of this little buggy is very, very good. I have taken some major crashes with this, and I really haven't broken that much. You'll notice that I did convert the front to the pivot ball suspension system and steel drive lines up there. I did break one steering knuckle, and the plastic drive lines just would not hold up to the motor like I wanted them to, so just went to the steel. These are threaded ones. On the rear are discontinued aluminum CV joints, and they are not the threaded one, they are still the screw-in one. I personally don't mind the screw-in axles. The threaded axles are a little easier to work with, but the threaded axles are not too bad. Wheel and tire combo is stock size wheels and Duratrax Arrowhead tires. These tires seem to be holding up decently for what I put through. I put it through about 4 or 5 packs of 2-cell 1000 milliamp batteries on 1-inch gravel, and 1 3-cell pack again on 1-inch gravel. They're holding up well. They really did help with the motor heat issue I was having with running larger wheels and tires that I was before. Also, you'll notice I've been switching hardware from the stock Phillips head to Allen head. I'm using 440 screws on most of this. 440 threads nicely into the stock holes. The servo hold down plate I made myself. I was not happy with the way Duratrax originally had their servo mounting. It was just servo taped down, and it just didn't work very well. You know, if you hit it, it knocks the servo off the servo tape. Underneath the electronics platform is my battery compartment. I did cut the battery compartment to accommodate lipos a little easier, and I put in this Delrin crash pad with padding. I did have this thing take a pretty bad crash, and it almost went up in flames on me. The battery was in very damaged condition. The car was amazingly not. Besides the stock motor throwing the armature out the end belt. As far as using this day to day, this is my stress relief for when I'm not working on my RC crawler. It does that job very well. It's a very durable little car. It handles well enough for me. and I personally just love thrashing on it whenever I can. My body mounting, I simply do with the Velcro on the sides. I was getting some tire interference with the body when I was running the larger wheel and tire set I was. I fixed that by changing it to the Velcro fastening, and I like that a lot more. It keeps a lot more debris out of the chassis. As far as my parts breakage history on this, it's been one steering knuckle, one rear differential, and some stock plastic axles, and of course the stock motor. Other than that, with everything I've put this little car through, it is doing amazingly. You know, the shocks may leak, but for just a basher as myself, I don't see a reason to upgrade them. If I were to get into 18th scale racing, yes, I would upgrade them, but I don't see that happening. There's no racetracks around me. It's very, very, very good little car. I wish Duratrax would bring back the buggy. As far as I know, you can only get the SC model now, but that may change. I'm not sure. I don't keep up on it too much. The SC model has a longer chassis tub, and I do believe it's wider as well. But I wish they would bring this little car back. It's a lot of fun. I love running it. I'll try to get some running video up sometime this week. Ambient temps are around 90 degrees right now, so it gets hot pretty quick, so running video is a little hard. Again, this is GHTP DM5. Thank you for watching.